All right, you guys, something that I wanted to talk about today was the idea of youth, right? I hear a lot of people saying, they don't chase their dreams, they don't chase their aspirations, they don't take life seriously, or something along those lines, right? Because of their youth. They think they have time, they want to enjoy their youth, all that shit. Here's what I will tell you. If you spend your quote unquote youth grinding, then when you make it, you will feel more youth than ever before. Let me say that again. If you spend your younger years grinding, when you are older, you will feel younger than ever, because the thing about youth and being young, the reason you feel that is the idea of freedom that you have. When you're a kid, when you're little, you have no liabilities, you have no expenses, you have no responsibilities, anything like that. Once you become successful, all of those circumstances come back, right? So that feeling of youth comes back. And that's why it's completely pointless to, say you're enjoying your youth and then screw yourself over in the long run, right? Because you could just work hard for 5-10 years now when you're young and then live the rest of your life successfully. Or you could enjoy 5 to 10 years and then live the rest of your life unsuccessfully, right? So that seems like a pretty obvious ultimatum to me. Besides, if you grind from the age of like 15 to 25, right? It's not even like you're going to be super old when you have a lot of money, right? So yeah, you'll still be extremely young. 25 is still extremely young. You'll still have a whole bunch of time to utilize the money that you gained, or the success that you gained, fame, whatever you want to strive for. And advice to you guys who aren't 18 yet, who are struggling to become, or struggling to develop a system because you're not 18, you can't accept payments, shit like that. I would say just focus all your energy on doing all the internal work, right? Just develop your mindset when it comes to money, develop your perspective when it comes to money, develop all of that shit, so that when you turn 18, you will have all the skills in order to develop a system that will create riches for you, right? Because going back to what Robert Kiyosaki said, I read this book over a month ago now, maybe getting close to 2 months. He said, first you have to be, second you have to do, and then you have, right? And so what he meant by that was, first you have to do the internal work. You have to change your mindset. You have to change how you view money, how you view the world, how you view opportunities. And once you first change your identity, your mindset, all that shit, that is when you can start doing what needs to be done in order to make the money that you so desire, that you want to have, right? So be, do, have. So if you're kind of stuck right now, just learn as much as you can, develop that identity, so that when you're 18, you're ready to go. Also, some advice, I would just advise saving up some money to, throw into assets once you're 18. Just create a plan. Make sure that you're not going to get fucked over. Just be very careful with, how you handle money before you're 18, and just have a plan for when you turn 18, right? Are your parents going to kick you out of the house? Are you going to college? Are you not going to college? Do you have a business that's ready to go live, right? There's a lot of things that you have to think about. So before you're 18, you have a whole bunch of time to plan. I want you to plan meticulously about what you're going to do when you turn 18. Do all the internal work so that when you're 18, it's going to be a lot easier for you. And that's just my advice. Read a shit ton. A lot of people think reading isn't very good for you. I think it develops your identity, your fucking mindset, all that shit extremely. So read, develop your mindset, develop all that shit, so that when you're 18, it'll be a lot easier for you. That's all for today's video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.